All right, we are continuing our reading this week in Luke chapter 2. Something interesting in Luke chapter 2 that we don't have in the other Gospels is some information. The first is about a man named Simeon in verse 25. And there was a man in Jerusalem whose name was Simeon. And this man was righteous and devout, looking for the consolation of Israel. And the Holy Spirit was upon him. And it had been revealed to him by the Holy Spirit that he would not see death before he had seen the Lord's Christ. That's a pretty powerful statement. He knew that he was going to be around until the Messiah would be born. And he came in the Spirit into the temple, and when the parents brought in the child Jesus to carry out for him the custom of the law, then he took him into his arms and blessed God. So think about that. He's able to hold Jesus as an infant and said, "Now, Lord, you are releasing your bondservant to depart in peace." He saw the Messiah, which also meant that his time in life was about over. He said, "For my eyes have seen your salvation, which you have prepared in the presence of all peoples, a light, a revelation to the Gentiles." And so Simeon in verse 34, he blessed Mary and Joseph and said to Mary, his mother, "Behold, this child is appointed for the fall and rise of many in Israel, and for a sign to be opposed. And a sword will pierce even your own soul, to the end that the thoughts from many hearts may be revealed." So Mary and Joseph are getting they're hearing all of this information about their newborn baby. Just think about all the different emotions they would have experienced during that time, just hearing all this. And so that's one thing I want to point out to you. We get information about this righteous man named Simeon. We also get information about a woman named Anna. She was a prophetess, and she was a widow, according to verse number 37. In verse 38, it says, "At that very moment she came up and began giving thanks to God, and continued to speak of him to all those who were looking for the redemption of Jerusalem." So we get some additional information about some individuals that we don't read about anywhere else with respect to Simeon and also Anna the prophetess. So just some good information to consider as you're reading Luke chapter 2. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.